Oh hey, thanks for coming back for another video. In the last couple episodes, you met my girlfriend Amanda and learned about some of the struggles that we've been having living as full-time nomads, her out of her van and me out of my Jeep Gladiator. In the last video, we showed you a bunch of parking lot spots and actually how we got kicked out of one. And like I said, some of the struggles, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So in this video, I'm going to show you some of the better spots I've found and talk about how my perspective has changed for the better. So let's go see what we can find when we dig a little deeper. All right, so we are heading into an unnamed wilderness area to keep it private, just for privacy's sake, so it doesn't get blown up. Anyways, I am so pumped right now. We've already seen some pull-offs off of this dirt road that you could camp at, and there's nobody there, and it's dirt. And I haven't seen that in so many miles, like 1,000 miles. I haven't seen that since Colorado. So it feels really good as a nomad on the road, relying on that kind of solitude, really. And I built this vehicle around that. So coming to the East Coast is like, ooh, like where am I going to find all the stuff to use this? And it's really, I thought it might help give me a good perspective and make me more thankful for what I have on the West Coast, and it already absolutely has. But it's also made me more thankful for right now, right here, this dirt road that we're going up to a lake, and there's a designated camp spot on the lake. It's $10 a night. Apparently there's like nobody there ever. I don't like paying for camp, but there's areas you can camp along this road and not pay. So that's cool. Also, it's beautiful. It's like a rainforest. It's super lush and pretty. And I just saw like a little baby Bambi deer in someone's yard on the way here, and some horses and beautiful sunset. Like, it's incredible out here. So I'm just thankful, and I'm glad that I'm here figuring it out for myself rather than just listening to what everyone else says that the East Coast doesn't have the camping and public lands that the West Coast has. And that's the truth, of course, but you can have fun anywhere, I think. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Look at this rainforest here. Just incredible, eh? Honestly, it reminds me of like Hawaii. Like, look at that. I don't know. I think this is awesome. I'm just so pumped right now. I couldn't be happier. This is exactly what I needed. I've been in the city and stayed in parking lots and at the end of a road where people would come up and stuff, and there's just nobody out here. I haven't seen anybody for miles, and that feels really good. Look at that camp area. Like, okay, on the West Coast, I would be like, oh, it's close to the road. It's so close to the road. There's epic RC rock crawling right here. And I can camp right here. This is super tempting. But I have to, now that I'm here, I've got to explore. So I know this is here. This is amazing. Although I wouldn't get any solar, which has been a big struggle here. There's trees everywhere. And even when you have the sun, it's not as good. Wow. You ready to go, Mom? Man, that thing's tight. Pretty sure this is the biggest spider I've ever seen on a web. Isn't that incredible? Creepy. I was just sitting over here on my chair watching that. Got my camp set up here in West Virginia, and holy spiders, man. This guy is huge. making its web right now. No way. Dropping down, connecting that. No way, it just connected that. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's intense. It's connecting his web right now. Okay, let's see what our Mr. Spider friend's been up to. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Dude's been busy. What in the world did he just make here? This is unreal. That is incredible what our spider friend has created here. Look at him just dancing in the wind. Look at this. Look at the detail in that. In this web. This is just incredible. He's got some bugs chilling, waiting over there. And he's just working. Just working this web. Alright, killer job on the web, dude. You've been putting in work. We're gonna go to bed. We'll check in with you tomorrow and see how many bugs you caught and if your web is still even there. That's the craziest part. The spider doesn't know if its web will last more than a matter of moments, but it takes the risk. It takes the time to put the work in for the potentiality of food. The next day I was reminded at how easily accessible this spot was when a bunch of kids showed up and were sneezing around my camp. So after that, we caved and got a paid campground spot. Alrighty. Well, this is my first camp spot on the Susquehanna River. Amanda's on call right now for work, but the dogs are hanging out, all tied up. Hey, Bubbas. How you doing, Codes? Yeah. AB, how are you? But yeah, we're at a campground. Had to pay 25 bucks a night for this spot, but it's right by the river. Look at that. So that's cool. Quite a bit of highway noise from the big old highway over there, but oh, there's an RV, fellow nomad. Probably not. Maybe probably a weekender. Anyways, yeah, beautiful river. This is apparently a big fishing spot. Big fishing camps come here and fish. So yeah, just figured I'd show you guys. I haven't been showing tons of East Coast stuff, because yeah, it's kind of just campgroundy. There's full-time campgrounds around. These people have clearly been here for a while. I think they're gone right now. Probably live here. And yesterday I met Smedley, 81-year-old cool dude, gave me some beers. He's camped down here, and he's been coming here for 20 years. He's owned that spot for 20 years. And then John, the guy running the place, has had this campground for 40 years. So I've been in Pennsylvania for a month, and I've seen so much. So it's crazy to me to think people, you know, most people, hey, shush, guys. Most people do that. You know, they spend so much time in one spot. And after just a few days, I'm ready to boogie again. So interesting perspective into life in general. And we're just getting some work done here at the campground. Got plug-ins, got water over there, plenty of water, plenty of power. So that's neat, because as you can see, we're totally in the trees. We don't get a whole lot of solar on the East Coast, just mainly because of how many trees there are. So, but yeah, this is one of the spots. Phil, take us to the next spot.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, stoked to see you on the next one. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Comment what you thought, and hit the like if you did enjoy the video. Check out my Patreon. I've got a lot of exclusive content coming there, private stuff, live streams. I'm just doing so much more over on Patreon right now. It's really exciting. I've got stickers and shirts coming for once you're on for 3 months. I'm doing one-on-one video chat consultations. I've got a map of my favorite camp spots from being on the road the last 5 years. I'm putting so much into my Patreon right now, so be sure to go check it out, and you'll get early videos, and again, once a week updates, live streams, all sorts of cool stuff if you are down to mob.